trophy. I be here shaking what my mama gave me while all your daddy gave you was those issues, baby boy, you must be crazy. So tell me, have you ever met a boss? Have you ever met a boss?
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning everybody. How are we doing? What a week it has been in Microsoft Flight Simulator in general. Oh, I'll tell you what, who is hyped? Is the hype real or not? How are we going, everybody? Sorry about the strange start there. Tell you what, Windows updates. You get a Windows update every week and it just blows everything out of the water. So absolutely crazy. So let's see who is in the chat. So a few names pop up. Actually, before we start, I'll drop in and say Noel and Head and Pilot Noah and Flaming Gamer. Welcome to the Oz Flight Simmer channel. Thank you very much for your subscriptions. William, how are you, sir? Always appreciate your extra support. Marcus, how you going? Adam, how are you? Swixy D, how are you? Captain Hobbit, how are you? Adam Rudd, how you going? Going down the list. Henry, how are you, sir? Mr. Beats, how are you? Fitzy, how you going? Harry, g'day. Henry, what's up? Matt, welcome. Milan, how are you? Screen Patch, hello. And the Sand Player, hey. Finlay, how you going? Oscar, welcome. And I'm missing heaps of people. Chris, how you going, mate? Lulu Boy, hello. And I'll catch up. Jox, how are you? And I think we're catching up, but if there's any more, we'll get there. Brad, how are you, mate? So what are we doing tonight? Well, I thought, well, of course, we're going to talk about all things Microsoft Flight Simulator, of course. 35 days and counting. But we're going to do a bit of a budget Ryanair flight, so which means that I can do very hard landings because it's Ryanair, I'm allowed to. Fingers, mate, I am doing absolutely brilliant, living my best life. Hopefully you're doing well. So we're going to do a Ryanair flight. We're in the IXCG and I'm on a bit of an IXCG mission. I know that we're streamed a couple of times, but they keep updating it and it's one of my favorite aircraft in X-Plane and it's never worked properly. So I want to do that flight where it's actually going to work properly. So, you know, this thing might grow some cobwebs on it soon when 2020 comes out. So we'll see how we go. Will you do a stream as soon as it releases? You damn betcha we'll be streaming, so hopefully you guys can join us as well. So it should be a lot of fun. It's hard to see your face because of the chat. Really? Looks pretty good on my end, so... Yep. Yes, we'll definitely be streaming. So I'm a little bit behind. Normally I have the aircraft sort of flighted, but I haven't done anything because I've been trying to update it. What version will you get, Hayes? I'll be getting the Premium Deluxe. We'll get absolutely everything so we can take a good look. You'll see an absolute ton of videos out because I want to go through absolutely everything for new people that are coming into the flight simming community. So I've got a bigger list of different things that I'll be doing. I'll be a very, very busy man over the next 35 days. So, sorry, when the 35 days are up, I'll be a busy man, I should say. Scorpion, I'm doing well. How are you, sir? Yes, the old Prem Deluxe. It's interesting. So I'm already thinking about what are they going to do next. Remember when they did... actually, I wonder if I've got a copy here for you guys to see. No, but I thought it was pretty cool because that's obviously, if you guys can see that, that's the original box version, and I thought it was pretty cool how they've sort of done this, the boxing the same. See that? Everything's like back to front when I'm looking at a webcam. But it was nice to see they sort of did the packaging similar to what they've done in the past. But when they did the service pack 1 and 2, actually I've got it. When they did the acceleration pack. So I wonder if they're going to do an update with the acceleration pack and it will have VR or something in it. But yeah, got these old things. That's when you used to buy it. When you used to have. I still got it. I'll hide it so you guys can't use my key. But that's when we used to have these things. Remember these things? CDs. It wasn't download, so. Boeing or Airbus? Pilot, no, Boeing. If it ain't Boeing, that's right. I can still fly an Airbus though. Boeing, yep. That's what we're in tonight. So anyways, we should get going. Or else we'll just be sitting on the ground talking about Microsoft Flight Simulator all night anyway. So we'll get some power into the aircraft. Maxi, no, I'm not going to tonight because I'm just, I don't know, bit late on the stream and setting up the XCG, so not tonight. But I know I keep promising that we will, but I'm using Vulkan. It's not set up for VATSIM. I tried to do it last time, it didn't work. Why come they're not cleared off for? Found a bug already. Oh no, that's because they've actually got click spots for it. Turn the music down on my end a little bit so I'm not shouting to the mic. So I got the game with the Game Pass and I will be able to play with a mouse and keyboard. Yeah, you can play with mouse and keyboard, but to be honest, I don't know how enjoyable it's going to be. Australian 001, how are you, mate? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sam's Aviation, g'day, sir. Alright, so let's get some power in. There we go, that's some power. Turn it on to the bat. Get that for APU ready. Galley can go on. Fasten seatbelt signs, we'll just put that on already. And emergency lights can go on. And we'll go straight to ground power. It's ready for us. And turn on our position lights there. I don't think many 737s actually fly out of Sunberg. This is where we flew in when we did the 210 flight the other week. So we're going to fly out of it and we're going to fly down to Cardiff tonight. Oh, bit quick. And we'll better line the IRSs, set them to nav. There we go. Red Dragon with the Pam. Thank you very much appreciated. I really do. Hopefully, there we go. Not sure why the voiceover's working there, but hopefully we don't have to do any Mayday, Mayday, Maydays or any Pans. Hopefully we don't. Showing the confidence in the pilot already. But Red Dragon, thank you, sir. Alright, so we got the power there. We'll turn that on. Turn the FMS. What airport we are? We are at EGPB. EGPB. that going there. Then we had... I don't know if I should pronounce that. Dolly, a welcome, sir. A welcome to the stream. We're going to EGFF. Flight number will be Oz 23. So actually, while we're planning this flight, for you guys in the chat, if you're new to flight sim, I would love to hear about it. So if you're new to flight sim, say 6 months or less, let me know, or let us know in the chat. So we're going to have a look at which runway we're going to be taking off. And the alerts are going absolutely nuts. I'll get back to those in a sec, or else we'll be on the ground all night. I'm cheating. What is that? That's 15. Right, we're going to go off 15. Because there's a crosswind in, so it doesn't really matter which runway we take off, so that way we can see some of the airport. But guys, I cannot keep up. KWN, I really enjoy your videos. Keep making them. You're welcome, and thank you very much for the super chat. Very much appreciated. And who have I missed? Doug, welcome. Eden, welcome. Adam, welcome. And KWN, and thank you very much again. 5 fingers and smooth flying. Smooth flying. George, all welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. Alrighty, so let's just get back to it for a second. Oh, I got too much things open up. Can't figure out what I'm doing now. Alrighty, let's get back into it. So we're gonna go runway 15. And we'll get our routines on the way. And I'll come back to the chat in a minute. I'm just going to quickly set this up so we can get going. Hey. Oops. Going to go direct to that. Then we're going to go quick. How far away are these? I reckon I've chosen the wrong one there, but we'll see how we go. P2NA. Quickly get this done, and like I said, I normally get this done so you guys don't have to put up with it, but we had some Windows update issues. RET. Resty IV. IM. I think which runway we're landing in Cardiff. So this basically will go from one end of the UK to the other. Gonna go runway 12. Alrighty, so that's the hardest part about it. We'll just get back to the... Alrighty, so we're gonna go find out zero fuel weight, which will be 119.4. We're gonna plug that in. Point, give me a point. Plug that in there. Reserves, we're gonna go to 16 degrees outside. We're gonna cruise at 32,000. And oh, why am I opening up X-Plane again for? No, that was a mistake. XP is what we wanted to open up. Oh, what? Oh.
Checking updates.
Oh, we've got a little X-Plane malfunction there. No, I know. It was because I accidentally opened the other X-Plane up. That's the reason why, and I stuffed it. Do I have thunderstorms when is that in my actual location or in the sim? Yeah.
Updates finished.
I've just got to wait for the other version of X-Plane. Red Dragon, he says, please fly to Melbourne and visit Sydney. Sucks and will be shut after 11 PM. But what's going to be shut after 11 PM? Mayday, 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 going down. That's exactly right. Sorry, guys. Nathan says, are you excited for Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yes, absolutely I am. It's great. We don't have to wait as long as what we think. I just hope it's going to be polished. Sydney International Airport shuts at 11 PM. Oh, roger. Well, we won't, unfortunately, Red Dragon, do a Sydney flight tonight because we've already got something else planned. But we'll definitely do it another night. If you weren't excited, then why did you make so many videos? Of course I'm excited, and we've got some really cool content. I'm really looking forward to making a video up for this Friday night with the news that we'll get Plus, there's a lot of news. I'm getting excited about what the developers, the third-party developers, who's working on what, who's having trouble, what sort of stuff's coming out. It's going to be a very, very exciting. So, Sim's just loading up. Then we'll jump back in. Any prospects on X-Plane's future after Microsoft? X-Plane's going to go strong. It will go very strong. I think they got a few things up their sleeve. I think that you'll start seeing the... you won't hear from them from a little bit, I don't think, and then... oh, my sim just crashed again. I wonder if it's IXEG. Do I know when Microsoft Flight Simulator is coming out on Xbox? Josh, no. But I'm sure we'll hear about it once the sim is out, so... Fortunately, you Xbox users will have to wait a little bit longer, I'm afraid. But we'll make sure we do plenty of content so you can see how the sim is. No helicopters then? Well, yeah, it's an interesting move, but I think you'll see a an expansion pack like they've done in the past, so... Marcus, if you can hold off spamming the chats with your F, please. Alright, so let's see if this sim's gonna... I think it's Active Sky that's broken it. There we go. All right, we are back, and apologies that we have to redo the flight plan. So we'll quickly jump in and get that done. Clouds look like they're moving in as well. What versions of the flight sim are you getting? I'll be getting the Premium Deluxe, Kieran. Or have you not? I haven't pre-ordered, no. It will be on Xbox One and One X and all that sort of stuff, but when it's out, it's obviously not going to be out on Xbox till a little bit later. Alrighty, so we should have, our RLSs should have aligned, and unfortunately we're going to have to redo this again. Do this really quickly. AAL. So we're going to go to there. We'll go then direct to a wick. And a direct to ADN. The top one in there, and then we're going to go to Jetway UP 18 via NATEB via UP 16. Okay. And via N862 to Resty P SI, and then direct to Ivan. NIM. I'll come back to the new subscribers shortly. And then we want to go back to rival. Ever 12. There we go, and we'll take the load sheet back to where it was. Alright, so we're pretty much back where we were before. Chum, welcome at the small, welcome, Billiam, welcome, Red Dragon, again, thank you very much. And I think we're all actually caught up. I think we actually got some delays. Thomas, how are you, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so we've got a 0 fuel weight. It's going to be 1061 on this time around, 0.1. Reserves, we're going to go with 2. And fuel is 16. Cruising will be 32. And we won't worry about the winds because I don't want to blow the sim up again. So 147. One set 47. Heading will be 1200. We'll set that puppy there. So 120 course. The course will be. And we're gonna go 74. Course over there, that'll be 74. And turn both directors on. We'll do that for now. Do you know how big a flight sim will be? I believe it's going to be 180 gigs. I actually didn't check on the Xbox website to see if they've updated that. I need to do that before we come up with a new video. What OBS software do you use? I actually use an old version, 22.02, just because I'm being too lazy to update the version of it. 150 gigs. Okay. Can't remember if it was it 150 or was it 180 before? Alright, so let's get into sit down our prefs. can't get the winds. Does anybody know? Actually, can't get the winds because I don't want to blow up the sim again. One second. So, do we want to know the good news or the good news? The good news is that I'm able to get the weather that I need. The bad news is the sim has crashed again. Again. So we're gonna have to do this one more time, I believe. So I'm just gonna grab the weather that I need for the flight, and then I'm gonna get rid of active sky again one more time. No, I don't think it's, I know what the problem is, it's actually active sky. I think you might find, Matthew, that Microsoft will have a lot of bugs. Yes, it's going into a closed beta, but once it gets out to the masses of thousands and thousands of people, there'll be new bugs and new issues. So they'll be hard work for them. They'll have a lot of work to do. Maybe it's crashing because we're talking about Microsoft Flight Simulator. It could be. But X-Plane gets looked after on my PC. It's got its own designated drive. Okay, it gets looked after. Typical Ryanair flight, says David. Yeah. Saint, welcome. Stereo, welcome. Andy, welcome. And Mr. Airport. That's a pretty cool YouTube name. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did I ever sign up for the early access during the alpha? Ally, no, I didn't. And if you can just hold off with spamming in the chat, because I will time you out. But no, I did not sign up for the alpha. Alright, so let's do this for a third time, shall we? You guys should be able to do this better than I can. Alright, so position light will go on again. Alright, let's do this one more time. E, G, F, F. Alright, we're gonna go runway 15. Cameron says, I really hope the 737 family comes to Flight Simulator 20. Maybe they didn't build it because of PMDG is come out and said that they're going to make one for the sim. So maybe that's why they didn't. Nathan, thank you, mate. Really much appreciated. Mike says, I pray the X-Plane Lords. I don't think so. We're not going to open. It's Active Sky. It's probably because I don't have Active Sky as an update. The Cessna notation will be nice. Yeah, it will be. Just started in the air and we pretend it's a cyclone. Which joystick do you use? I actually use, well, I've got a bunch of them. Honeycomb. You guys will see a video coming out on the side stick from Thrustmaster. Also the Virtual Fly products as well. So I use a bunch, all different types of ones. So, alright, so let's go to... It feels a bit deja vu-y that I've done this a few times. So we're going to go direct to Qua, we're going to go direct to Wick. And then A, D... We should just call this the flight planning stream. And then we're going to use UP18, I believe. And A... UTB. And UP16. UP16. Then direct to NOKIN. Knock in. Then November 862. Direct to Arresti. RETSI. Then straight to Ivan. M. Take Resty out there. We'll take that one out there. We'll execute that. We'll go back to there. Go to index. We'll go to pre-takeoff. What do we got? We've got 107 on this one. Go to cruising altitude is 32,000. Cruise winds. This is what we needed before, so it's 329 at 46. It's going to be a minus 36. Oops. There we go. That's what we wanted. It's 13 degrees. There we go. Looks like we should be... There we go. We've got a bit of a flight plan in finally. So this is the furthest that we've actually got. doing, Shano? Alrighty, sorry about that, chat. We just had to get that done super quick. I had to put my laser focused on there. No, it's Ryanair 737. Save the route. I'm gonna gamble it and say I think we're gonna be okay this time. So 147 in the box. It's gonna be our rotate speed, and our course is gonna be, that's right, 74. I've got this 74 there. Flight directors can go on. I'm gonna get rid of you, so you're gonna be 200. Gonna go there. $29.82. Got on that. Change it there, we'll change it here. And then we will change it over there. There we go. And who did I miss? Dennis, welcome. Reptile, welcome as well. Thank you very much for joining the Oz Flight Simmer channel. Trim's going to be 4.2, which is pretty much we'll call that 4.2. Alrighty, so we're going to start up the APU finally. And we're firing up the APU finally. The move on the needle. There we go. Have a listen to it. Alright, so APU's on. We're going to turn the buses over to APU. Nathan Hornsby, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for the support. Am a real life pilot. Very, very, very close too. I actually just need to do my check ride and I'm done. Actually, passed another exam today. So I won't call myself a pilot yet. We'll still say student. But yeah, things are looking up. So okay, so APU's on. We're going to turn your dampener on. We're going to turn window heats are going to go on. Pitot is going to go on. Rec fan's going to go on. We're going to turn one of the packs on. Left one to auto. APU can go on, and that is, we need to turn the sound down of the air conditioning. Is way too loud. Nathan Hornsby, thank you very much again, sir. So kind of you. Let's get rid of that. Not commercial, no. Why aren't you using the Zeeble, says Linus? Oh, because, I don't know. I like using the old stuff, that's probably why. Oz Airways, definitely. Eli, I definitely would. Pro Virgin? No. Oh, Nathan, thank you very much, mate. Very much appreciated. I'll drop you a couple of bailouts for that. Thank you, sir. Alrighty, so let's get this show on the road finally. Going to start up one of the engines. Start up the left-hand engine if I can get that over. Seatbelt signs is on. Position lights are on. Anti-collision can go on. I think we should be all good there. Gonna pause the music for a bit so you guys can hear. We start the aircraft up. Start hear it wind up in a sec. Linus, we had a one fuel pump going. Obviously that was enough to start it up, but thank you, sir. Thank you. So we've got a good start on engine, our left-hand engine. And we're going to go over to our right. We're going to start that one up straight away as well. There we go. Second engine start. Jonathan, how are you, sir? No, don't fly big passenger planes, F. Alright, so that's two good engine starts. Turn our taxi lights on and we're going to go to the Gen 1s. So we're going to shut off the APU in a second. Move our right pack over. APU bleed can go off now. Actually shut off the APU. I think this update, some of the button clicks don't seem to be good. As good. So battery 1, gen can go 2. I forgot to turn the gallery on, so the coffee's going to be late, everybody. And ground power can go off. And we'll get some music happening and back in the chat. Manta Tensby is a new member. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Ozflight Simmer members. Thank you very much. Thank you for the extra support to all the members. If you want to become a member, you can jump in there, extra support. You get to see behind the scenes information, what's happening in the community section in the YouTube channel. And also, if you've got Discord, hit me up in Discord so you can become part of the Ozflight Simmer member Discord section only, where you see more behind the scenes stuff. So thank you very much for the extra support. and we drop some bailouts for you. All right, so who's actually ready to go flying? The electrics can go on. There we go. I love your vids. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support, Toad. Alright, I'm just going to fix our camera views for a sec. There we go. And we are good to get going. Yeah, we're flying, Oliver, we're flying into Cardiff for sure. Actually going to turn down that hiss of the air conditioning because it's a bit annoying. Alright, brakes are off, let's go. So, sorry about the start, guys. Luca, how are you, sir? Oh, you're most welcome. Most welcome, Luca. Had a lot of fun making that video, even though it was a late night. I was just about to go to bed. It's been a quality 1 hour of hanging out with you guys, so, you know. What's wrong with taking the longest of times to prep the aircraft 3 times? Douglas, no, it's not late. It's only 10 PM. But it's not too bad. So we don't hit a wingtip. Oh! No one saw that one. Just leave it in cockpit view like it never happened. Do you need a yoke and a stick? Oliver, is that for Microsoft Flight Simulator or any, yeah. No one saw a thing. Do a flight sim Microsoft before it's released. Yeah, that's actually interesting. We could do that. The landing lights are on, strobes are on as we enter the runway. Just leave a note on the windscreen. Yes. Actually, don't leave a note on the windscreen because most people don't. Well, at least it's going to be a short taxi. We're going to use all available runway space. Yeah, I don't think you're going to see it at launch, Deco. I think you'll see it in a patch. Because I haven't talked about it. We're going to do a bit of a cross. We should have taken off at a different runway, but this one's the longest one for a 737 here. Do you need a yoke and stick? I'd probably recommend it for any flight simulator, Oliver. You don't have to spend... Is that just... Okay. I think the XEG still got some bugs in there. That is crazy. There goes the lineup anyway. Need to be a Rhino air pilot. Nathan, have you seen the takeoff so far? It's not too good. Flight Sim Best Weekly, Cameron said, yeah. Oh, the IXCG still got some bugs. Alright, so we'll leave the anti-ice on for now. Position strobe is on. Wings wheels, there we go. Change that over so you guys still stay alive on the flights. Everything looks good. At least we know the suspension works. It definitely does. Alright, let's go. Just saying we've got a tailwind. Alrighty, let's go. Kieran, I'll get the premium deluxe. Alright, brakes are off. There's 80. We're just gonna get there, I think. We're just gonna get there. Gears are going up. How close was that? Begin our turn. Flaps going up to 2. Wheels going to go off. We could just crash in the hill. We could have. We could have. A 737 shouldn't actually come out of where we just come out of Salzburg, so... Was that the longest runway? I don't think it was, Marcus. We'll shoot up now. We're pitching up, we're pitching up. There we go, just popping through the clouds. Yeah. There's definitely going to go some action in the multiplayer server. People will be going nuts. I don't know if we're going to see any hot air balloons racing around though. We'll do some hand flying for you, Marcus, when we're approaching Cardiff. Is this the only flight? It will be now, Kieran, because we took an hour to get going. Virtual Aviation, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Pro. Yes, I've already challenged Grippersim. We just need to organize it. It makes it hard being on the opposite ends of the world, but I will shred his plane to pieces. He doesn't stand a chance. Apparently the IXCG, they did some updating to the, I don't know, it just feels different. I think they did some updating. Oh, the old X-plane clouds. Ooh. What airport's over there? Looks pretty interesting to flying. There's a church on there. Mustafa, thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the kind words. Very much appreciated. Marcus says, like on the Infinite Flight, there is an expert server, but you need to be a grade 3 to use it. I'm actually not really familiar with Infinite Flight, so I'm not too sure. Am I excited about the 787? Yeah, I am. I'm not really, I don't know. I'm not really a 787 fan, to be honest. I don't know why. Maybe because it's the new technology. I'd be more excited if they had a 7.3 on there. Oh. There we go. We started the clock a little bit later. Turn the runway lights off. Landing lights. Go off. Seatbelt signs. We'll go to auto so you guys can walk around. Jemek says, I'm looking at getting either a flight stick or a yoke. Which one do you think is better? Well, depends what you do. Like, you can use a stick pretty much for any aircraft. Actually, I would ask, what aircraft do you want to fly? Auntie says, I'd rather have a yoke. If I ways the destination, it will be about a hour's flight. And we're not going to conserve fuel, so we'll be gunning it the whole way down. Great system I play. Do you think there'll be hooligans on it? Marcus, no I don't. I think there might be a section where there'll be hooligans, but I think there'll be a section where there won't be, so. Amber Lewis says, I'd rather have a yoke than a stick. What yoke do you currently use? Captain says, can you show us your GoPro view? There we go. Kevin Morris, sorry mate, I didn't see you before. Yeah mate, thank you for dropping by anyway. Have a good night mate. Alright Marcus, catch you later mate, and thank you for dropping by. Have a good night. Toma, welcome very much to the Odds Flight Simulator channel. Tempest, welcome. Isaac, welcome. Fortnite, welcome. Ezra, welcome. Random, welcome as well. And How to Be Hamster, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining and becoming an Odds Flight Sim member. Very much appreciated. We'll throw some bailouts, and if any of the other members are in the channel, throw some bailouts to them as well. Thank you, sir. Feel free to drop by. Feel free to drop by the Ozflight Simmer Discord and hit me up in a DM, and we'll give you access to the Discord only members section, and also the Ozflight Simmer community section in the Ozflight Simmer channel as well. Nathan says, what is the cheapest best yoke to start with? The cheapest best yoke at the moment, Nathan, I would say would be... Actually, hang on, I'm yelling into the microphone because the music on my end's too loud. I would recommend the honeycomb. Don't go any lower than that. Stay away from the Cytec stuff. Do you think a Microsoft... Yeah, Smooth, they've already talked about. So Orbex has already come up and saying that they're... committed it and they're making stuff for it. I think Flightbeam, or there might be another one up there, said they're surprised that 2020 is coming out so early because the SDK is not up to date, so we'll see. But yeah, there'll be a lot of third-party support. And Orbex actually said something really interesting. They said their products will be available on the market for on the marketplace for 2020, but also on their website as well, which is really, really cool. Spirit, you subbed. Well, welcome. Thank you very much for the support. Gaming Bolt, how are you, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the honeycombs are very good. Everybody wants to spam the chat tonight. Aren't I lucky? Yeah, we got onto it, Henry. I normally have some mods out helping you out, but I think they're not around tonight, so... What about Thrustmaster? Yeah, Thrustmaster are great as well. So Thrustmaster, are you talking about for yokes or sticks? Because they got the side stick out, which is going to be really, really cool. I've actually got a side stick here that Thrustmaster were kindly enough to send it to me. That's a pretty good view there. So we're going to be reviewing that on the channel very, very soon. And because I'm too busy talking, we're just about to miss our heights. Up to 32. There we go. Primax, can you play flight sims without experience? You definitely can. And probably the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 will be good for that because they've got tutorials for all the aircraft apparently. Can you do a flight from Cardiff? I can, but not tonight. Because we took so long actually getting off the ground. We had a couple of crashes, so... Flight Sim check is a Microsoft Flight Simulator 20. I understand why you have to pay for the detail airports when you get the detail buildings and cities. Do you think the default airports will be as bad as... No. Flight Sim check. I reckon they're going to be pretty good. But we've been saying that I guess that their 20 handcrafted airports are pretty much like the same as what you're paying for like an Orbex third-party sort of software airport. So, but I don't know. I got a funny feeling I think Orbex will do a better job than what 2020 will do because that's their speciality. So, hope that answers your question. Yeah, but I do. I think they're going to be better than X-Plane default. Just from the pictures that we're seeing. How long is your flight, Spirit? It's going to go for about... Ahmed, welcome. Thank you for the subscription, sir. About 50 minutes in the air, I believe. When do you think it will be out for Xbox? Possibly when the new Xbox will come out. Well, time will tell. I think they'll get the release out for PC. This is, you know, me thinking here. They'll probably get the release out for PC. They'll do a lot of updates and bug fixes, and then they will be working on or focusing on Xbox. Like, they'll be working on it already now. I think, JMX, the first aircraft I will take for a spin will be the Cub Crafters one. Just so I can just do some bush flying, just for mucking around. Or I might take the Pistol. I think the Pistol there, I'm very eager to fly that, because that's like a light sports aircraft crossed by a glider, so that's a pretty cool aircraft. What do I think about the addition of 787? It'd be interesting to see how much detail the 787 is. Yeah, Flight Sim check. Yeah, they're saying the 18th of August for PC. Charspot, thank you for the subscription. And Shinan, if I probably butchered that, but thank you very much for the subscription as well. How do I start to play a Flight Sims Primax? Well, basically, just you can check one out. So at the moment, you've got X-Plane for the next 35 days where you could go and do a trial flight. So you can actually download that and test it out and see if you want to fly it. But it's just getting in and having a go. And then just watch a lot of YouTube videos, jump in some streams and ask them a lot of questions. But Microsoft Flight Simulator will have a tutorial because I think they're expecting to have a lot of new flight simmers come into the community. So it's probably a good one to check out. Oliver says, what PC do you use? I actually have, this system's getting on, but I've been waiting for 2020 to come out and also waiting for the new graphics cards to come out. So we'll be updating. But if you go and check out some of my older videos, I've got the links in the descriptions for the PC specs. I keep forgetting to put them into the stream comments. I do apologize. Yeah, probably be about 15 minutes. Do I often fly in real life? Yeah, Gaming Bot. Yeah, every week. Absolutely every week I do fly. Yeah. Aviation 365. Hey man, how you doing? What is your destination? It is Cardiff. How can you fast forward this? Ah, you guys are mean. You're harsh tonight. For the new sim, how much do you think something like the 737 would be to buy? Well, if PMDG is going to do it, I reckon you're going to pay 150 bucks to 200. $100 USD. Oh, I don't know. Don't know. Anybody else know in the chat for under $100 USD for a good budget yoke? Clement, how are you, mate? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I need to build a new PC. I'll be once, yeah, same to do. And I think we'll actually stream ours. We'll stream our build as we make the new one. Do you think that we will get some little kids new to flight sim messing around on the ATC? I think you will, but I think they also sort of address that where there'll be a section for them to go to, so. Yutha Chachi, if I said that right, nice to see you too. Welcome to the stream. Clement, I enjoy your informative talks. Ah, thank you. Pro Pilot, g'day sir. Have I already pre-ordered? No, I haven't. I haven't had time because I've been, with all this sort of stuff coming out, I'm coming towards the end of my first part of my flight training. So I've been studying for my flight training exams and doing a lot of flights. So I just haven't had time to do a lot of stuff. So should over the next couple of weeks I should be freeing up some time. So I haven't done pre-order yet. Yeah, you get a lot more planes, Marshall, with the premium deluxe version. Captain Calendar, thank you, sir. Hey, man, how are you doing? We might do a, there we go. Do our X-Plane version of Chase Plane. Yeah, we're going to Cardiff, definitely. Yeah, I think that's a question. Actually, it's a good question to ask. Might be something we can ask in our next YouTube video, because I know the guys actually watch the videos. So yeah, I didn't think there was Dougal. I didn't think there was one under 100. That's why I asked if you guys knew any. Do you think that Thrustmaster will also make Airbus rudder pedals like they're done with the throttle, the side stick? Who knows? Marcus is back, but I'm looking forward to checking out their side stick, so that will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. You guys will see a video for that. Will it run on 2 monitors and second charts and ATCs? They said it's going to be set up for complex. Prem the editor, welcome to the channel, sir. Thank you very much. They said it's going to be set up for complex cockpit, so they said that back in their cockpit video. So what that entails and how detailed that will be, time will tell. Same getting premium, cool. Ryanair, yes it is. Oh, she's excited for the Dreamliner. Pre-ordered. As your local airport? Okay, cool. It's Orbex. I'm using the Orbex gear with a True F, so the best you can get in X-Plane, in my opinion. Are you happy about the 747? Well, I haven't, Kieran, I haven't flown it. It'd be interesting. I don't think it will be I don't know, it's too hard to tell. We need to see what it's going to look like. How study level is the aircraft, but I'm happy that there is a 747 in there. I'd love to see it like an older classic, like a 747-400 would be nice. I'm needing a old 1080 Ti card, says Gary. Tom, you're most welcome, and we have a bunch of them coming out. We'll have a lot more of that sort of stuff because it's really interesting to hear what the devs are doing, and now there's a date. There's more stuff coming out, so it's going to be very cool. Do you think the scenery will look detailed over the globe or just in the cities? No, the scenery, the whole world's going to be detailed, smooth flying. Saint says, typical Scotland, it's cloudy and can't see the ground. Will there be any help with Microsoft? Yeah, there's Oliver, there's tutorials and all that sort of stuff. Aish, hello mate, welcome to the stream. Do I use flywheel lure or can you give a... I'm actually using, this is what I've been streaming on lately is my test stream for Vulkan, so I don't have a lot of my scripts in here like I normally would. That's why you see some of the flickering, so I just need to go and update my new sim, but my original sim to Vulkan, but I haven't done that because they keep doing patches for it, so. Max Wooden, hey bro, I'm flying. Oh, where are you flying to, mate? You don't have a great thing. Yeah, time will tell. We will, you know, when we're available and it's out, we'll have a really good look at the detailed airports and actually do a bit of comparison. So we'll have a video out for that as well. No, don't know when it's going to be out for Xbox. I would have to say hopefully before the end of the year. Sunny, how are you, sir? The Gamer, welcome. What's up, mate? Well, welcome to the stream. Yeah, there's a few Ryanair. You know, there's got to be a few Ryanair fans out there, surely. Oh. It's funny that the amount of comments I get from that lazy comment, so I need to make it like a t-shirt or something for it. So will there be a weather and a live traffic and extra paid add-ons to be included? So live weather, yes, and that's all part of the package, and live traffic, yes, it's all part of the package. But yeah, they've confirmed to Ajax it is coming to Xbox. Touchdown should be... We'll have a look at our top of climb in a second. Hey, Oz, do you think that Microsoft Flight Simulator will just be a flight simulator or something else? I think it will just be a flight simulator. Tom, yeah, loyal fans will stick with X-Plane. I think a lot of people will check out Microsoft Flight Simulator and see how it's going. I think, because look, this is what X-Plane can do with the True Earth stuff. Like, it is a really good looking sim. They just need to fix the weather, and I know they're coming up with a lot more new assets. So just watch X-Plane. I think, you know, they're going to do some really cool stuff. That's why they've done all the work behind the scenes with Vulkan. So they can improve the sim. But yeah, there's going to be more things for X-Plane. Opinion on the Neo? I don't know, I haven't flown it because I don't have the sim, so I don't really have an opinion on it yet, Ezra, but I don't know. Ask me another time and I'll get... I'm not the biggest Airbus fan, even though I know how to fly the aircraft, but Yeah, Logitech make cheap yokes, and they make good quality yokes for... Actually, hang on, Logitech's now Cytec. Actually, I'll retract that, because the Cytec gear is not that great. I wouldn't recommend it. Good question, Smooth Flying. I think you will need to see decent, but I think the sim's going to look decent on average gear, because it's, remember, this is next generation sim, finally updated for next generation PC, so... No, I don't flight sim check. I think the clouds, I don't think you'll see flickering or anything like that. Robin says, hey, can you be lazy when you do all the work gathering up the updates? Yes. Well, someone's got to do it, don't they? You know, that's the whole idea why I started doing those videos. I already had a YouTube channel, but I was like, well, if someone actually was consistent, because there was a few people making videos, but they weren't consistent. I was like, well, I need to do the lazy pilot option. How did I get in love with aviation? I think probably my first air show when I was a little fella. I was about 6, 7, 8. My parents took me to an air show, and there from then I was just like, yep, aviation. I just wanted to be a pilot after that. Then I watched Top Gun, and I wanted to be Maverick. I still want to be Maverick, but just not fly jets. I'd rather fly GA stuff. Hang on. Cookies, and thank you, mate. That's the idea of it. And we'll continue those on because there's going to be a lot of new stuff, even though once the sim's out. So we'll still keep it as a news updates. Plus, you know, we can get back into the test drive videos. If you guys are new to the Flight Sim channel, before this I do a lot of reviews on Flight Sim products, but we'll get back into that. But there'll be products about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, so that'll be cool. So our Topper D, a fair bit to go. Which, anything that's GA. I like GA because that's what, you know, I like small aircraft because that's what I'm learning to fly, so. So anything in GA. Ambulance that just came out because no one else gave quick info about Microsoft Flight Simulator, honestly. Okay. Yeah, well, it's just to be formative and be honest. I didn't want to favour the sim, I just want to tell you how it is, so that's basically how the videos sort of come from, so. Which rudders and yoke do you use? Who said that? Clement, Virtual Fly, so if you want the top end stuff that feel like the real thing, so my rudder pedals actually feel like rudder pedals in the aircraft that I fly, so they're really cool. The yoke, Yoke I, the Yoke I use, and also the TQ6, so you're looking at about €3,000 or $4,500 for that whole kit, so that's if you want the best stuff. If you want sort of the best thing that money value can buy, go and look at the Honeycomb yoke. Their throttles are coming out, sorry, actually their throttles are coming out, and then obviously they're going to do pedals as well, but if you want the top end stuff, that sort of stuff, you can get Cytec stuff, but I've used those for years, and I think it's worth spending a little bit more to get something else, so that's my opinion. But there's a lot of Thrustmaster stuff out there that's pretty good. They make some good pedals as well, and some sticks and stuff, so worth checking them out as well. Sonny Joseph, hello. Sonny Joseph, bye. Gaming bot, it's 10:54 and I'm just about to go and make a coffee very, very soon. How long is this flight already? It's been going since wheels up about 30 minutes. Alright, Gaming Bolts, you have control, sir. Yeah, Azza, that's a good question, because no one knows. They haven't really said anything, so... And as Lou said, he'd do a hard landing because, you know, because it's Ryanair. Julius will actually, in this week's news video, we'll actually be talking about liveries. Because they haven't said anything, but they've sort of left it. I will say this, Julius, go and have a look at their trailer and look really, really close and you'll see some stuff. Who's first going to find their house? I think a lot of people are going to go and do that, Tintin. Yeah, I think you'll see a lot of that sort of stuff smooth flying. You're allowed to have a plus 200 lane. Thank you. What is the ETA for the flights? Let's have a look. Where are we at? We'll reach our top of descent in probably about 25 minutes to a half an hour, I'd say. What plane are you going into flying in first flight? It would probably either be the Cessna 152, the Pistol, or the Cub Crafters. I just want to do something light because I want to feel what the flight mechanics are. So. Javex, yeah, exactly right. There was a livery on the A320. Yep, there was. And it was interesting because they showed some of the airports. So I think, I don't know, the traffic on the airports just look all like basic sort of recurring liveries. But then the A320 had a livery on there. So... but no need to worry, Ezra, because there'll be a lot of people will make liveries for it, so may not to start off with, but you'll see a lot. Yeah, Iberia, yeah. That was J-Bell. Welcome. Thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome, sir. The trailer was cool, yeah. They make nice trailers. They've done it very, very well. All the airports in the world, yep. CN, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for the subscription. I don't know, Gamerbot. Probably similar to what we're going to see when we land here, I guess, because this is Orbex, and I reckon it would look close to to Microsoft, so should look pretty good. Money, yeah, Andy, I think there's a lot of people going to be doing the same, mate. Cessna 1772, are there going to be 3 different worlds, one each server cluster? Yeah, well, there's going to be different servers for the multiplayers, I believe. Hope there's a story mode. Yeah, a few people have said that. I don't know. Yeah, a few people are. I think they certainly actually that they dropped it a lot earlier even than what I was expecting. So you're glad it isn't a subscription pay? Yeah, they did well on that one. So they dropped it early because obviously some people that I've been talking to in the community said they're surprised. So obviously they must have been builds in front or something like that. If you're gonna spam, you'll just get stopped straight away, so there's no point spamming. That's what it looks to be, Gary. Where I'm going to depart from first, I'm just going to go down to my local, Dwayne, which is a YCDR. So that's actually where I fly aircraft in real life. So I'll be checking that out. Do you like Infinite Mobile where you need certain level of trust level? Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how they're going to manage multiplayer. The new sim's going to rob your bank account? Yeah. I think a few people are going to lay out some coin. Not at launch, Kinzaro. I think we'll see it later on. Uh, 172, I mentioned that before. I said I'm not 100% sure how they're going to do it. Jonathan, welcome. Thank you very much for the subscription, sir. Welcome to the Oz Flight Simulator channel. Will there be gliders? Not at launch as far as we know. What's special about the airports that are listed? They are handcrafted. So they're basically like payware, so they've put more effort into them. Natty, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the Oz Flight Sim channel. Do you think they're going to add helicopters? I think you'll find they'll do like a accelerator patch like they did back in with the original FSX, and you'll see some stuff in there. So what had some different views. Yeah, they are must at some point. I do agree. We haven't taken any shots for the Discord for the flight, so we need to do that. Totally, yeah, using X camera, so they're just like some pre-loaded shots. It's basically my chase plane version of the X plane. Yeah, it's certainly exciting times ahead. Oliver, I'd say you probably would. Monster, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the Odds Flight Simmer channel. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Fabio, welcome, thank you for joining. Welcome to Oz Flight Simmer channel. It was a good shot. Should get your subs to do a community air show. Yeah, we just probably need some actual aircraft we could do some air shows with. That's the only problem. Will aircraft have liveries? Dwayne, I'd recommend, like I said before, is go and check out the latest trailer and look for the A320 in there. You'll have your answer in there about liveries. But I can't talk about that too much because that's what we're going to talk about on the next video. I'll stop with the screenshot shortly. Oh, look at that with just that little background of the clouds in there. That's a pretty cool shot. I'm missing a camera. AM2. Dwayne, do I have access to the alpha? No, I don't have access to the alpha. Excuse me. Yeah, and that would be pretty cool too. I would agree with you on that one. Marcus, yes you can. They've said there is a offline component to it. Tigers, Best Aviation, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for joining the Oz Flight Simmer community. The bird channel's mixed with horn. How are you doing? I'm doing well. How about you? Yeah, if they do, we could, Ezza, we could do that flight. No Gamerbot, yeah, you won't see them anymore. He's had a few chances, but yeah, all done. So we normally have some mods, but they're busy. He'll be back shortly. No, he won't. Alright, so let's quickly check where we're at. Still got a little bit before we got TOD, so probably about 100 nautical miles, so we can still cruise and look at the British countryside. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, Marcus, you can. I mentioned that before. You definitely can do that. Don't blame Shane. Don't blame Ryanair for bad landings. Why not? Actually, I won't. I'll blame myself for my bad landings, or I'll blame the IXCG. Because it's, even though the latest update, there's still got some, I don't know, I couldn't even get it to turn properly. Nathan, welcome back. Slow mode, yes, good idea. See you, Gary. Have a good one, mate. Thank you for dropping by. That is a good question, Neman. That is a very, very good question. Marcus, I think he's talking about when it's actually released. Ask Microsoft. Oh, hang on. I've got to get a screenshot here. I'm going to be too slow. Did we get a good one? Oh, hang on. Let's see if we get another one. Hang on, I did see a good question here, Danny. When do you think Microsoft will be dropping as a CD in Xbox? Good question. That's a good question. I like that one. Don't have an answer, but I actually like the question. I would just buy it just so I could get the box version of it. Nick, I think it's going to look pretty good, to be honest with you. It should look alright. Like, obviously, there's going to be a big difference between full spec'd out PCs, but I think it's going to look pretty good. Yeah, Xbox, Microsoft, yeah, deadly enemies, yep. They are rivalry companies for that sort of stuff. Seabird, hey man, how you doing? I'm doing well, living my best flight sim life at the moment. Amber Lewis Gaming, no, I haven't done that. You should, Nick, you should have a good looking sim, I think, because the sim's going to be optimized anyway, so... As a, maybe someone will make some. That could be like a company. They could actually make something like that. Jeez, how bad are the frames gotten? Must be loading in some more. Oh god. Framed at the terrible. There we go. Frames are getting better. So we've still got a little bit, still another 120 nautical miles to go. Actually, we must be flying a little bit slower than what I thought we would be. Sorry, guys. Going back to a play infinite flight? No, not really. I have it, but I don't really fly it. Yeah, it should do, Alex. They all the only difference with the deluxe is just it's got more aircraft and that sort of thing, more aircraft and more handcrafted airports than the normal version. No, I'm not going to try and land on my house, but I will try to fly over it. So I like to fly aircraft in real life, so I don't like to crush them either. So. Mortal, what yoke do you use? I use a the Yoke I yoke, and also I have I've basically got side tech gear that I don't use. I've got honeycomb stuff, but the ones that I like to fly with is the virtual fly stuff. So if anybody is out there looking for premium virtual fly gear, hit me up in Discord or any of the socials there, and I'll supply you a discount code if you're interested in buying their gear. So Yoke I, yep. Do you use the side stick game? But I've got the side stick here. Thrustmaster were kindly enough to send me a side stick. We'll have a video of that coming up soon. Are you excited about Sim in 2020? Absolutely, you betcha I'm excited. Alan, what part of the world are you? I think it's going to cost from memory 179.95 Australian for the top, the premium deluxe. JMax, the Thrustmaster, is that depending on what currency? If you're talking about US Thrustmaster, I think the ones under US are pretty good. Yeah, about 10 minutes. Oh, okay, in Australia as well. So 200, I think you're pretty much only up for the Logitech gear or the SiteTech gear. I think the Thrustmaster stuff are probably that $300-400 mark. Christian, what is the best yoke and gear for longevity? Like setting up a school needs something that won't break and easy. So Christian, mate, I recommend the virtual fly stuff. So if you're setting up for school and you want it for commercial use, virtual fly. So hit me up in Discord or PM me in any of the socials and I'll send you some links to have a look at and even some discount codes if that's something that you're interested later on. But they are the best when it comes to that sort of stuff, in my opinion. Yeah, totally agree. They're great for realism. Like myself, I want it the most realistic stuff you can get. But if you just want to sim, you don't need it. If you can use a side stick, like has rudder controls, you can get away with it. I didn't actually use pedals for a long time. Can you have the Discord link? All right, let's post in. Let's find the Discord link. There is a Discord link there. Oh, there's the old Discord link as well. So any of those links will do. No, you don't need rudder pedals, but if you really want to have the most immersion, rudder pedals are highly recommended. There's that. Thank you very much. Yeah, they do. They do add realism. Eventually VR. Yeah. Oh, that's a good shot there. Am I going to miss it? I'm going to miss it. And... oh, we got it. Alright, so we're going to jump into the cockpit. Did we miss our top of climb? Oh, we've missed our top of climb. Oh no. I thought it was further away. Hang on. We missed our top of climb? No, we haven't, but we're getting close. So what I'm gonna do... sorry about all the view changes. We'll just get it set up there anyway so I don't miss the top of climb. Sorry, the top of descent. Sorry, Crab. Yeah, you got me. You know what I was talking about. It's late, you know. It took me like 3 starts of the... that's a bad shot, that one. It took me 3 goes just to get the sim to work tonight. I've been lazy. I haven't been doing my updates, and I think that's my problem is. If anybody was listening before, it was UK Scenery. So UK Scenery come out before and said they did some insights on their development, and they said that their SDK for Microsoft Flight Simulator is not fully spec'd out yet. So the Thrustmaster T1 600 is, yeah, that's good. They're good value for the price. So UK 2000 setup said the SDK's got a fair bit of work to go to, so. Are we descending yet? No, Henry, we're getting close though, sir. Getting close. They don't look like they're rotating. Let's have a look. No, fan blades, they're rotating. Ian, how are you, sir? Oh, welcome. Hopefully you're having a good evening, mate. Marcus says, how do you get to be a pilot and test pilot? So Marcus, you'll have access to a pilot after about 5 minutes. And the test pilot means if you're a contributor, sorry, I need to speak. If you're a contributor to the community and you've been around for a while, then I'll move you to a test pilot status. So the test pilot, it's a bit of trial and error. Oh, Adam, I reckon they would have spared no expense when it comes to the PC for the trailer. But remember, yes, it's all in flight, but they'll render and they'll edit that video, and it will look really, really smooth. So Henry says, do you know who Captain Canada is? I sure do. I just miss his streams because he streams on a different time slot. Nathan, do I own an aircraft? I wish, but that's the dream, Nathan. That will happen. Yes, I will buy one. Eventually. Like, I think I changed some of my views. Yeah, so that view there shouldn't be down there like that. It's meant to be the... Need to fix that up. There is a new glitch in the game. What glitch is that, Alan? When we're gonna land, Tintin, we are... Let's see if we can see it. What's going on with this flight plan? Oh, that's for the go around. The TOD is not too far away. It actually says we've gone past it. That is so strange. Wonder what this flight plan looks like. We're going down here, turning around and going around there. That is very, very weird. What is going on with this flight plan? It's all over the shop. We're flying down to... Oh, you're joking. Alright, I think we're going to go a bit of a wild goose chase. Captain, oi! I think we're going to be in for a bit of an interesting approach in, because, yeah, we'll see how we go. Lewis says, make sure you misjudge your flight plan and miss the airport in true Ryanair fashion. Well, have a look at this. I think we're going to do that. It looks like the flight plan's been programmed by a pigeon, if you ask me. Amaku, have been watching your videos to keep me up to date with the latest Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 info. Looking forward to the flight experience. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support. Thank you very much for the super chat. Yeah, we've got heaps more content, and yes, we'll have 2020 streams out. So I'm looking forward to the to bringing you some live Microsoft Flight Simulator content. But thank you very much, mate, and we'll drop some bailouts in the chat for you. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, we'll be doing upgrading the Flight Sim PC once the new graphics cards are out. So, where are you from? From Australia, and you're from Japan, I believe. So, welcome. Gregory, it depends what the shout outs for. If they're shouting out other YouTube channels, I probably don't do that. So, because I get asked that about 5-10 times every day. Yeah, so we're going to turn around here. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting. Very interesting. Epic, what's up? Welcome to the stream, sir. Oh, did I save that one? I broke it. That's close. Gordon, how you going? Oh, look at that. X-Plane's having its best day. Ryan, how are you, sir? We're gonna fly into Cardiff. So Cardiff is just down here where the nose is, but we're on an extremely... Basically, we've got a flight planned in that was planned by a pigeon. Your nickname is Koshi. Well, welcome to the stream, Koshi. So only pigeons file our flight plans and create our... Look, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. Oh, I don't know what happened there. And his flight plans land on the street to your house. I think everybody's going to be flying to their house. Nathan, not in my part of Australia, no. But I think it's just probably a matter of time. Alan, I can't grab them at the moment, but if you go, the best way to answer that, I need to put them in the stream notes. I keep forgetting to do it, but if you go and check out some videos about 12 months ago, I'll have some PC specs in there. Look at that flight plan. It's an absolute mess. But anyways, we're at our top of descent, so we are descending. Oh, that is a shot. There we got Cardiff right there. I need to grab that one. Oh, look at that. X-Plane, what are you doing? Even X-Plane default clouds are looking good tonight. But if you don't slam the plane... Come on, Ryanair can't be too bad. They must do some good landings. They must have at least one decent pilot out there. David says, my mate owns a full flight setup at his house. I beg him every weekend to go to his house and have a good... Recreation a double? No, not today. Is X-Plane online or can it be? So we're not flying online today, but yes, it can be online. It's interesting because our top of descent was meant to be up here. Like, this thing does not know what it's doing. We're just going to go for the ride and see what happens. Well, we've still got enough fuel, so... we shall see what the IXCG does. Ryan D. Walker did a quick flight in the Zebo model last night. First time even started the thing. Luffer got to get in there, but then wasn't sure how to land. Mate, that's what it's all about. It's just getting to know the bits and pieces and how it works. So learning how to flight plan, learning how to taxi, then to take off, and what to do in a flight. You'll get there eventually. There's some really good tutorials out there on YouTube to go and check out. Even Matt Davies has done some 7.3 stuff for PMDG. That would help you. Yeah, trial and error, that's right. Like, the thing is, there is not one person that streams or anything does videos knows the correct flows, or there's not many people that know a correct flow of 737, so everybody does it differently, but similar but different. Been watching a lot of tutorials, yeah. I might do some tutorials on some of the aircraft in 2020 as well. LNW, I would say no because of the time difference. I would love to use Pilot Edge because it's the most realistic thing But no. Unless you have time during the day in Australian time to be at home, yeah. No, I haven't flown a Cardiff in real life. I'll be booking a couple of days off to getting via Game Pass for PC, then maybe upgrade later. Yeah. I think a few people will be taking some sick days or some time off for flight sim, so. Alrighty, so we've just gone under 20,000 feet. I'm going to ask everybody to get back to their seats, please. Seatbelt signs are going on. Flight Simmer, to recap, what do you think that an add-on aircraft will resell for 100 plus, depending on who's making it? So here we're on our top of descent now. I don't understand. I don't understand what you're trying to do, IXEG. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Depends how much work they have to do. Like, I think if you have a look at how much Orbex charge for an airport now, I've got a funny feeling when they start creating airports, it'll be at a similar cost. Emily says, who needs seatbelt signs though? Give me a bumpy one. We'll see how we go. It won't be watered down in Xbox. I don't think it will be. I think, like, depending what Xbox you have, I think it will be customized to run on Xbox. So it's just more, I think the question is what peripherals will be available for Xbox, and I'm sure that's what people are asking as well. Don't need to resign if you quit. True. JamX, thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. You have an awesome evening, day, and hope we see you sometime soon. Groggy, what I was saying before, no, I actually think it's a good product. It's just got a few bugs. No worries, mate. Thank you very much for stopping by. Have a good one. Nick, how you going, sir? Yeah, X-Plane's awesome. Liam, how do you mean what's my favourite approach for this airport that we're flying in, or just different airports? It's just, if it's just different airports in general, there's too many to choose from. That's a good question, Mustafa. What does it have cooking? I don't know, but it will be pretty good. I don't know. X-Plane, if anybody out there is in VR, if you've got an Oculus Rift S and you're using Vulkan X-Plane, I tell you what, it is the closest thing you can get to flying in real life. It's pretty good. So 2020 need to do something. So I think it was Salzburg. It was, we took off from, I had it written down somewhere and I've lost it. Alex, you're welcome. We took off from EGP, what have we got? Echo Golf Papa Bravo. You're welcome, and we'll continue doing your news because there's still going to be heaps of news even after the sim is out. So Thunberg, yeah. You're still getting major stuttering, really? What VR headset are you using? Alan, how would you run Microsoft? How do you mean, how would I run it? Oh, yes. Yeah, that is a great approach as well. Yeah, Deca, this is the first time I haven't picked up a prepared version. That's right, Alan. It's an old. See, this sim was built for rendering videos, which actually works really, really well in flight sims. So it actually punches above its weight in flight sims, which I was surprised because that's what its aim wasn't. So, but we're due for a new PC, and we're deliberately waiting. But yeah, that's why people think that the specs for this PC are actually better than what they are. I'm not sure. I haven't decided if I'm going to switch from Intel to AMD, to be honest with you. I'd want to get some feedback on how 2020 will run, to be honest, and then we'll go from there. Want to see Lukla? Yeah, Lukla will be cool. I think Lukla will be... I can't remember, is it part of the handcrafted airports just for the original, just the normal version? Liam, I'll have to go and have a look, to be honest with you. You go with AMD? Yeah. Yeah. Raisin, yeah. Raisin. I always say that. I always call it Raisin. I don't know why. It's getting late. But yeah. It seems to be the... everybody's sort of doing, so we'll wait and see. Yeah, Deca. Yeah, look, it's the first time that I haven't gone and upgraded the sim. Like, I've had every version of prepared, and I looked at it and I don't know, like I got prepared version 4 that I normally do a lot of test drive and do the products, but the last 12 months I've just slowed down. The sim, I don't know, I'm losing its appeal to me, so. Oliver, I'm still deciding myself. I think I want to wait for what the new graphics cards that are going to be coming out, how they perform, and get feedback from people when the sim is out. So to find out how it's performing, then I'd probably make a decision there. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Alan. And it's something that, you know, all my PCs, I make them future-proof so they can be upgraded. You know, I sort of make a PC to last for 3 years and then upgrade them as I go along when needed, so. Alright, so we're down to 11,000 feet. We're going to turn our landing lights on now. And we're flying over some cloud. Need to put some drag in by the looks of it. There we go. Yeah, Mr. Slap Happy. I think a few people were surprised how well it will run. Leon, depending on what part of the world are you from, Leon? Yeah, that's very, very true, Saint. That's very true. I would agree with that. Yeah, I don't think I could ever do that, Matt, because I don't think I could sleep knowing that my sim's flying my plane and I'm not there to watch it, so. Excuse me. We're gonna pop through these clouds in a sec. Got another aircraft there. Michael, don't know. It certainly caught a lot of people by surprise. Even though I think the developers, it's caught them from surprise, going from what? Who said it? I had it there before. UK 2000 said the SDK is not even fully flushed out yet. So I don't know. I'm not sure how good the ATC is. I don't have the alpha, so. Decker, do you spend more time in VR? No, because I make videos and videos aren't great in VR. So, but I do spend a lot of time. So basically, I go and practice all my real, in real life flights, in VR. So, because I think it's great for flight training. So. So it's probably half-half. If I just want to do a chill-out flight, because obviously VR is stressful, because I like to do everything the way that it should be done. So when I'm just messing around like this and talking to you guys, I'll obviously just run it on the 4K screen. So. Oh, look at that X-Plane. You're having your best sim life today. Alright, let's see what we're doing. So we're in a hold at a moment. Oh, hang on. We lost VNAV, have we? Oh, come on. Shano. I don't even know where Cardiff is at the moment, to be honest with you. Yeah, we've already got drag out. How's everybody's stomach after that one? Don't forget to do a hard landing. Come on, get those flaps out. At least you know what the Welsh weather is like. Captain Hopper says, I was trash yesterday, so happy birthday, mate. How old were you this year? And sorry, I probably need to concentrate just a little bit. Because I honestly, look, this flight plan is done by a bunch of pigeons. I don't know. I can't see anything. We're only 2,200 off the ground. Who knows where we're going? Got flaps 10. Is that Cardiff coming up there? There it is. There we go. So we're going to hand fly it in. And we're going to turn off the music for now. Turn the sim sounds up a little bit. Before we stall. Push the nose down.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
Sorry guys, that wasn't the... There we go, there's a Ryanair approach for you. We're super quick. And we've got a massive crosswind. Surely Ryanair's not that bad. Jeez, I'm dancing on the pedals. We got a little displaced threshold here at Cardiff, do we?
Minimum. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, that was a bit hard. There we go. Everybody, you got your hard landing. The hundreds. Running out of runway. Apply some manual braking as well. we make it? Yeah, I think we can. Just. There we go. Oh, welcome. Welcome to Cardiff, everybody. Just clean up the aircrafts. Got some whiplash. Yeah, it was pretty hard landing. There we got one of our Ryanair friends. Who's that taking off? Hook. Didn't they went bankrupt, didn't they? There we go. That was certainly an interesting approach because the flight planner had us all over the shop, but we made it. Ben, yes. Yes, I do. So just let us know. Texting with rudder pedals. If you want to see replay, let us know in the chat and we'll do a replay. And we're going to find somewhere. Where should we park? Where's a good place to park Gamer Bolt? Here? We'll just park at stand number 8. Replay. Because we're Ryanair, you guys don't get a air bridge, so. I've broken my views. Alright, so parking brake can go on. Let's check out a replay. There we go. Will there be streams of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020? Yes, they definitely will be. Definitely. Alright, so we're just going to quickly... Everything's probably broken after those replays, so that can go up. Flaps are up. Okay, so we're going to quickly start the APU. What aircraft? This is the IXCG 737, and it's still partially broken. Still a few bugs left in there, I think. So APU is starting. Should have taken the taxi lights off because I just blinded everybody. Strobe can go off now. Seatbelt signs can go off. Wait for the APU light to go on. And we'll switch over to APU power. There we go. And packs there. We'll turn one of the packs off there. And we'll switch the engines off. There we go. Oz, when the flight sim comes out, will you go on that? Yes, I definitely will, Finn. When will the 737 come out and the flight sim in 2020? We have no idea. We got Min, I think it's Min H if I caught that one. Thank you very much for the subscription. I'd like to thank Emma Q for your donation tonight. Nathan for your 2 lots of donations. KNW for your donation as well. Red Dragon for your donations. And we had some new members as well. Matabez and How to Be, thank you very much for becoming members of the Oz Flight Simmer channel. That's really loud in my headset. And I just missed another subscriber there. Magic Booster, welcome and thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to Oz Flight Simmer team. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Sorry about the start of the stream. We had some issues with the Ryanair and X-Plane, but we managed to get it up and running. So, a couple of things. We have got an in real life flying video that's going to be out this week. We've got which I'm very excited to do, an upcoming news video out this Friday, which we're going to look at some of the stuff that's coming out. Is there going to be liveries? What's happening with third-party developers? What are they working on? All that sort of stuff. So stay tuned for that. We've got the Frostmaster Side Stick test drive coming up, and much more. So a lot of content coming out on the Oz Flight Simmer, and of course next Wednesday we'll be streaming again. So in this video, if you want to suggest a flight to go and stream at, you can drop it comments in this video once it goes live, and I will have a look at that. But thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate all the support and you guys sticking around and keeping me company on this rainy, grey day in Cardiff, and I will catch you later on the next stream. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good night, good afternoon, and we will see you on the next one.